Guys, what we're going to do today in Illustrator is we're going to create a logo shape. That's something we develop in Illustrator. What we do is we go File, we go New, we create our document, A4, doesn't matter. We then go into View, Show Grid, and this allows us to be quite specific if we need it. Command plus on our keyboard, and we get our toolbars, remembering that anytime we need to get any of our palettes, we find them in Window. And toolbars, we've got the basic setup. We select on our pen tool, okay? So I'm using the latest version of Photoshop 2020. Depending on what version you have, you might click down on this button here with the little old school pen tool and click down where there's a triangle with your pressure sensitive pad or right mouse click and get the right appropriate tool. If it's got a plus or a negative on it, it's not the right tool. Okay, all right, so let's quickly make our shape. So hold the mouse key down, we've got an anchor point. I'm going to select on one part of my grid, hold the mouse key down and drag out our handlers, which we've spoken about in class or at other stages. I'm going to click again. Now I might manipulate that. I actually want to have that as having no fill, so I'm going to click on the no stroke there. I'm going to get my white arrow tool and I'm just going to select this particular part of the line, or the path I should say, and I just want to make that a bit more curved. Okay, select back onto our direct selection tool, and what I am going to do is select the whole thing here, go Command C, Command V. I've made a copy of it. I Control key click, transform reflect 90 at vertical, go yes, and there I've got my very symmetric shape there. And all I'm going to do is go back to the pen tool and I'm going to click on that particular anchor point, click on the edge of that anchor point, click on the edge of that anchor point there, and I should have a very symmetric logo there. Something very, very simple. Okay, I'm going to select the whole thing here. I'm going to go Command C, open up our original image here, and I made one a little bit earlier, and I've got this one here. I've got my layers open, and again, I'm going to drag my shape through. I sort of wanted a leaf shape. You can make whatever you want. I wanted something a little bit organic, and I'm manipulating that around. And yeah, that's okay. I select both the path and my tessellated image from before, and I'll go into Object, Clipping Mask, and we've created our logo there. Another extension to this one here is to go, and of course I always want to name my layers, Layer 1, and I'll make a few copies here in a moment. I'm going to go Command C. I'm going to make a new layer, Layer 2, Command V, and of course I can duplicate here and I can drag that out there. Just like in Photoshop, you've got some different effects here. So if I select onto, let's say, cutout, let's see what that looks like there. If I zoom out there, not fantastic. I can get some different effects using similar filters as to what we are used to in into Photoshop there. We might go OK. And you can see there has been a subtle change there. All right, we'll stop there and I will continue for our next tutorial.